So my favorite things to cook out on the grill are yellow and green zucchini squash. I prefer a red or purple onion, peppers of all various flavors, and portobello mushrooms. So all I'm going to do with these vegetables is cut the ends and slice them into nice round pieces. If you slice them too thin, they'll cook too quickly and turn very, very soft. You really want something approximately 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick. This way the vegetable will be soft, but will not be so soft that it just falls apart. The texture you're looking for when finished will be like al dente pasta, a little bit firm but cooked all the way through. Now I did cheat and get the pre-sliced mushrooms. I found that they're a little more readily available and a little more affordable than buying the unsliced kind. To do the pepper, I'm just going to cut out the seeds. Now, a lot of folks cook vegetables on the grill. I've heard of some very, very interesting things being cooked on the grill. A cabbage wrapped with bacon and stuffed with butter. You can do grilled okra. I do an acorn squash. I do stuffed mushrooms. Anything you can think of from the inside can pretty much be cooked outside. The only difference is that it has a nice grilled flavor to it. For onions, I try not to cut them into too small of slivers. Leave good sized pieces so they'll actually be something to eat instead of just a slivered piece of what used to be an onion. If you don't like onions that much, you can cut them into very small pieces and get the flavor from the onion without the onion texture. Take all your vegetables, place them in a Ziploc bag to marinate. Somehow I managed to get them all to fit in there. Now once again, favorite grilling marinade, Italian dressing. Good amount. and some of my Hasty-Bake gourmet Greek seasoning. Probably 3 tablespoons of the gourmet Greek seasoning. The Greek seasoning is going to have very similar taste characteristics to the Italian dressing. Onion, garlic, bell pepper, salt, and a little bit of sesame seed actually in the Greek seasoning. Exact same process as with the chicken. Shake it up, spread the seasoning out. All right. Now, vegetables can be cooked several different ways. They can be put on a skewer. They can be grilled directly on the grill surface. The risk you run is that the vegetables actually fall through the empty space between the grates or right into the fire. I prefer to cook them actually on a grill topper. A grill topper is a flat piece of metal with perforations inside it that the food can actually set on to cook. At the very end here, I put the mushrooms in. The mushrooms are delicate, and so you have to be careful that during the marinating process you don't crush them and turn them all into mushroom pieces. This is the wok top, or the grill topper I mentioned previously. This can be used to cook fish, it can be used to cook vegetables, or any other item that would want to fall through the grates or is very delicate. They come in stainless steel and some coated varieties. I prefer the stainless steel for ease of maintenance. Our vegetables we prepped with Italian dressing and Greek seasoning. Used a combination of yellow and green zucchini squash, several different varieties of peppers, a purple onion, and some portobello mushrooms. Once again, with the Italian dressing, you really don't want to let it marinate for too long, otherwise the acid will begin to make everything very, very soft. My firebox is set at about the halfway mark. Put this topper in here and begin to let it warm up. Now the topper's had a few minutes to begin to get hot. Time to add some vegetables. Once again, you only want to cook these until they're semi-soft. If you wait for them to get completely soft, they'll be mush by the time you serve your friends. The type of cooking I'm doing is called combination cooking, where I've got both direct heat grilling and indirect cooking going on. This allows you to do multiple dishes all on the grill at the same time. You can complete the whole entire meal by cooking out on the Hasty-Bake. All right, let's take a look at those vegetables, steak, and chicken. As you can see, some of the vegetables are really beginning to get cooked. This is what we're looking for, just enough that they have some nice grill marks on them, but are not cooked until completely soft. Stir them around so that the one sitting on the bottom won't get burnt.